Welcome in, my beautiful Cancers. How are you? I am so happy and grateful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone, and those of you that are brand new, welcome in. These are your special messages for the month of November 2025. And you have been the emotional anchor for everyone around you lately. Cancers, but even anchors need a rest. November arrives with the reminder, offering a kind reset that feels long overdue. You are used to being the one holding things together, the planner, the listener, the person who always senses when something's off before anyone else says a word. But this month invites a shift. Instead of you managing everyone else's feelings, you start tending to your own. The sky's message is simple: self-preservation is not selfish. The full moon on the 5th cracks something open in you. It highlights your friendships, your community, and the ways you have been given too much of yourself to dynamics that no longer replenish you. You can notice a sudden flash of realization about who feels like home and who just feels heavy. This doesn't need to be dramatic. It's clarity with compassion. You can love someone and still acknowledge that the relationship does not sustain you anymore. If someone shows you through action that you should stop showing up, believe them and redirect your energy toward the people who meet you halfway. After the full moon, the emotional intensity starts to settle. The second week of the month feels like a slow exhale. Around the 10th, you might notice your confidence returning in small but potent ways. Maybe you speak up at work without rehearsing your words first. Or you finally send that message you have been avoiding. Something clicks internally. You realize you are no longer operating from defense mode. You are not trying to fix everything or everyone. You are just showing up for yourself, and that's enough. From the 12th to the 17th, the cosmos push you toward reflection. You may feel extra sensitivity to the moods around you or second guess whether you are doing enough. It's that familiar emotional loop where care returns into control. The good news, you are catching it faster now. Growth for you this month doesn't mean avoiding emotion. It means learning when to stop apologizing for it. If you need solitude, take it without explanation. If you crave connection, reach out without guilt. Your needs are not a burden. They are a date point from the soul. Work and money start stabilizing around this time. Saturn's steady influence helps you put structure to your goals, and the universe rewards consistency. If you have been grinding without recognition, progress becomes visible around the 17th when the sun aligns with Saturn. People notice your reliability and start treating your effort with respect. Don't downplay it or brush it off. Accept the compliment, the praise, the opportunity you have earned. The new moon on the 20th brings a softer kind of rebirth. This lunation lands in a part of your chart that governs creativity, pleasure, and joy. Things you sometimes neglect when you are a caretaker mood. It asks, when was the last time you did something because it felt good? Not to be productive or useful, but because it nourished your spirit. This is your cosmic permission slip to play. Cook something nice. Dance in your kitchen. Take that person who makes you laugh without effort. Take them out for a dinner, a dance, a drive. You are allowed to experience joy without immediately turning it into responsibility. Around the 21st, Conversations gain purpose. Whether it's an honest talk with a partner or a friend or even yourself, words carry weight, Something you say or something said to you changes how you see a situation. This isn't confrontation, it's communication with meaning. If you have been hesitant to address tension this week, open that door for a truthful delivery with kindness. Career momentum picks up after everything you have been through. The final stretch of the month. The energy around the 22nd to the 25th supports collaboration, partnership, and shared success. You may connect with someone who sees your potential and helps you amplify it. Financial or creative projects could start moving faster too, but stay grounded. Progress doesn't always require a sprint. Sometimes it's about sustainable pace. You are learning how to build without burning out. Emotionally, this final stretch also brings a sense of release. Around the 25th, the moon harmonizes with your ruling planet and reminds you how good stability feels when it's built from choice rather than obligation. You are done confusing exhaustion for purpose. Life feels calmer not because it's less complicated, but because you have stopped chasing what doesn't align. There's power in knowing when to step back and when to step up, and you are finally trusting yourself to know the difference. Relationships evolve in the meaningful ways this month. If you are partnered, the energy around the last week of November strengthens commitment but challenges routine. You might crave more independence within the connection, or you may find new ways to feel close without losing individuality. For single Cancers, the new moon on the 20th opens a window for romance that feels fun and spontaneous rather than heavy. If someone new enters your orbit, pay attention to how you feel around them. Do they bring ease or effort? That's your answer. By the 30th, when the sun and moon form an easy trine, you will feel the payoff from all this internal work. Your world won't look drastically different, but it will feel lighter. There's more peace in your home, more patience in your mind, and more self-trust in your decisions. The emotional clutter that's been weighing you down starts to dissolve because you are finally ready to stop carrying what's not yours. November is a month of nourishment. You are redefining what it means to take care of yourself. The more you respect your emotional feelings, the more others will too, Cancers. This is the month for you to gently rebuild yourself. You need to relax. By the time December arrives, you will see how much lighter everything feels simply because you have stopped trying to earn the right to rest. November doesn't ask you to fight. It asks you to soften into stability. You are allowed to release everything that have been holding you back. Welcome in, my beautiful Scorpios. How are you? I am so happy and grateful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone, and those of you that are brand new, welcome in. These are your special messages, Scorpios, for November 2025. The air feels charged, Scorpio, like a fuse waiting for you to touch. This month belongs to Pluto, your ruling planet, and it's flexing across nearly every major alignment. Transformation isn't a concept right now. It's a process happening in real time. The first week lights the march. On the second, the moon sextiles Pluto, giving you the emotional X-ray vision you are famous for. You can sense the undercurrents in every conversation, every look, every hesitation. Then, on the 4th, a moon square Pluto intensifies those instincts. It's a test of restraint. Knowing everything isn't the same as needing to act on it. Let power come from awareness, not reaction. On the 6th, that's where things start to move. Mars fuels your ambition while Pluto amplifies purpose. Together, they create the kind of drive that can rewrite your personal mythology. You might feel a sudden urge to overhaul a project, a habit, or a relationship dynamic that's been running on autopilot. This isn't impulsive, it's instinctual. The moon trine Pluto later that day adds emotional focus, helping you steer that energy instead of being swallowed by it. Venus squares Pluto on the 7th, making love and control a little messier. Someone may challenge your authority, or you might feel pulled toward intensity that borders on obsession. There's no need to sanitize desire, but it's worth asking what you are chasing: connection or conquest. This transit rewards vulnerability far more than manipulation. If you can show your truth instead of guarding it, you'll gain something real. By the 10th, when the moon opposes Pluto, emotions reach a kind of crescendo. You might find yourself reacting strongly to situations that echo old power struggles. Take a breath before you engage. Not every battle deserves your strategy. On the 15th, help smooth the terrain. You regain composure and perspective, ready to rebuild what tension shook loose. Then Mercury sextiles Pluto on the 17th, bringing conversations that matter. Truth becomes magnetic here, whether it's confession, negotiation, or creative collaboration. You'll feel drawn to depth, the kind that leaves no room for small talk. The same day moon square Pluto revisits an easier emotional theme: control Venus, surrender. Try choosing transparency this time. It feels riskier, but it's a freedom disguised as discomfort. On the 20th, keeps the energy productive and focused, preparing for the Sun sextile Pluto on the 23rd. This is your solar high point. Confidence returns and the world seems to recognize what you have been quietly mastering. People start taking your ideas seriously, maybe even asking how to pull something off. You don't need to explain. Results at the proof. This transit rewards authenticity, not performance. The difference is subtle but systemic. Emotional revelation surface on the 25th without warning. Dreams, instinct, or sudden insight that reframe something you thought you understood. This is not a breakthrough, it's a realignment. Trust your gut, but don't rush to label what's emerging. Pluto doesn't speak in conclusion, it speaks in symbol. Give it space to finish the sentence. On the 29th of November, moon sextile to Pluto ties the month together like the final turn of a key. Whatever the last few weeks demands, release, forgiveness, confrontation, is now transforming into something sustainable. You have burned off what was stagnant, and what remains has gravity. You will feel that shift in your relationships too. The people still standing beside you have proven they can handle your honesty. The ones who faded weren't built for your kind of weather. November, in all its intensity, isn't punishing you, it's refining you. Remember that true influence grows in increments. Financially, Pluto influences can bring both endings and empowerment. Hidden costs may surface around the 7th, but they'll lead to smarter boundaries. Relationships. Welcome in, my beautiful Pisces. How are you? I am so happy and grateful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone, and those of you that are brand new, welcome in. These are your special messages for November 2025. November pulls you into your natural element, Pisces. The intuitive, the space between logic and magic. Your ruling planet Neptune dominates the sky and every aspect. This month feels like humming at your frequency. The moon's conjunction with Neptune on the 2nd brings emotional transparency. It's as if someone wiped fog off a mirror and now you can see yourself more clearly than you expected. You might find old feelings resurfacing or dreams replaying like deja vu. They are not random, they are reminders. Neptune is calling your attention to what still inspires you and what you are outgrown pretending to care about. On the 3rd, Mars strines Neptune, infusing imagination with momentum. Normally, Mars is all action, while Neptune prefers drifting. Together, they help to translate intuition into effort, creative projects, or personal goals that once felt abstract suddenly take form. It's like your instincts are working double time to help you make something tangible out of emotions. The catch: don't second guess it. Trust the first impulse, especially when it feels too strange to make sense. The universe, weirdness, is your native language. The moon sextile Neptune on the 6th helps maintain flow. Your mood stabilizes, your empathy sharpens, and your relationships feel more emotionally aligned. If you have been feeling disconnected, this transit offers reconnection through honesty. Then, the moon square Neptune on the 8th tests that equilibrium. You might misread a tone, misplaced confidence, or feel slightly adrift in conversation. When confusion creeps in, resist the urge to retreat into fantasy. Ground yourself in sensation through touch, taste, and song. Your body is the anchor, your mind forget it has. The moon trine Neptune on the 10th restores emotional faith. You'll feel safe again in your softness, trusting your perception of others instead of over-analyzing. This is a gentle reminder that intuition doesn't need to be proven to be real. Mid-month, the moon opposes Neptune on the 15th, creating emotional whiplash that asks for balance. You could feel pulled between logic and empathy or reality and romance. The goal isn't to pick one, it's to let both inform you. Compassion means nothing if it calls your boundaries, Pisces. By the 19th, Mercury strines Neptune and conversation takes on a healing tone. Words come easier, but more importantly, they come out honest. Someone might say exactly what you have been waiting to hear, or you might finally express something that's been sitting in your chest all year. This is a prime energy for confession, creative writing, and artistic collaboration. The ideas that surface now are meaningful. Document them. On the 20th, keep inspiration flowing. Uranus joins the conversation that same day through a sextile to Neptune, adding electricity to intuition. This is your lightning bolt moment, a spark of genius or an unexpected opportunity that validates your instincts. It's the universe saying, see, you weren't imagining it. The Sun trine Neptune on the 21st amplifies your magnetism. People are drawn to your aura, your sensitivity, your sense of mystery. Don't dilute it. Let yourself be seen for who you are, not just who you think others can handle. The moon square Neptune on the 22nd offers a gentle reminder that illusions still exist, even the beautiful ones. If you catch yourself idolizing a person, situation, or plan, take a pause. Neptune loves a dream, but even dreams need grounding. On the 25th, rebalances that tendency, reminding you that inspiration flows best when you attend to your intention. But now you'll start noticing how often your intuition saves your time. You are seeing patterns others miss, and that's your gift. Use it wisely. On the 29th, reopens the emotional floodgates, but this time you are equipped to handle it. Memory may surface that reframes a past event. The difference between last year's version of you and now is self-trust. Neptune isn't testing your sensitivity, it's expanding it. The Venus trine Neptune on the 30th closes the month like a love letter, written in the invisible ink. Relationships feel romantic, friendships feel intimate, and self-love feels a natural way again. Pleasure doesn't require permission, it just requires presence. Neptune keeps pulling you towards the tangible, but the lesson is grounded. Your emotional intelligence is your compassion. You don't need anyone to validate what you feel. You need to remember that sensitivity is a strength, not a flaw. The transits this month turn your internal landscape into a navigation system. You will notice how much easier decision making becomes when you trust your first instinct instead of crowdsourcing advice. Work and creativity benefit from this cosmic setup. Mars trine Neptune on the 3rd and Mercury trine Neptune on the 19th give your imagination both drive and articulation. If you have been sitting on a project or creative idea, now's the time to bring it to life. Don't over-edit before starting. You are being guided by timing. You can't quantify, and forcing logic onto magic kills the momentum. Relationships evolve under Neptune's gaze. 2. Early in the month, the Moon, Neptune conjunction and Venus square to Jupiter might have you romantic. You are craving something different, but watch that it doesn't slip into projection. By the 30th, Venus trine Neptune makes connection feel effortless again. Love, whether platonic, creative, or romantic, reminds you that intimacy isn't about merging, it's about mutual presence. Financially, Neptune's influence tends to blur details, but Jupiter's sturdy energy from Taurus still provides grounding. If money feels slippery this month, please slow down. Avoid impulse spending, especially during emotional heightened days around the 8th and 15th. By the last week, Venus trine Neptune may bring a financial blessings through creativity or collaboration. It's a reward for trusting your intuition even when logic said to wait. Spirituality. During this month, you may feel a fine-tuning of sensitivity. On the 20th, awakens an urge to evolve daydreaming. You are not escaping, you are integrating. So it's a good time for you to daydream because it will be a portal of healing. Peace isn't something to find, it is something to remember. November reminds you that being too much is exactly what makes you extraordinary. Your empathy, your imagination, your ability to see the potential while others see chaos. Those are your superpowers, Pisces. Neptune dance through the month asks you to own that without apology. You don't have to prove your sensitivity. It's already there. It's what keeps you connected and everything alive. By the end of November, life will feel a little dreamier, but a lot more honest. You will have to release the need to explain yourself And in that freedom, you will find the kind of peace that isn't fleeting, it's foundational. This month doesn't demand productivity. It invites alignment, and you, Pisces, are the only sign that can turn alignment into art.